Good morning, Flosstube. Today is Friday, April the 6th, and I have already filmed more than an hour's worth of video only to have it be accidentally deleted, I believe by me. I filmed on Maddie's computer the other day and got almost a full hour in, and when we went to upload it to iMovie, it was gone, and I'd kind of messed around with moving things around on her computer, and I think in the process of doing that I deleted it, and we spent several hours looking for it and never found it again. So I'm going to try this again. I'm back on my iPad, so I'm back to 15 minutes, and I certainly apologize for that, but I guess it is what it is. So I have a whole bucket load of stuff to show you today, and so I'm going to kind of move rather quickly through this so that I can maybe do this in 2 or 3 videos at the most, but I won't be surprised if this doesn't go on to 4. So I'm going to do my first one now, and probably do one, and then my husband will be home for lunch shortly, and then I'll upload this one and do the next one, and so on. And so it may be Saturday before you're actually having a chance to see this. Hello, kitty cat. But okay, yeah, go on. But anyway, I hope everyone's well. We have snow again today. We're in the process of having our deck rebuilt, and the guys have worked so hard all week long, and today it's about 20 degrees or 25 degrees, excuse me, with a wind chill of like 10 or 15, and it's not snowing currently, but we got about an inch of snow this morning, and so yeah, needless to say, they're not working this morning. But anyway, let's just get to it. The first thing I have to show you is a finished piece that has cat hair all over it. Lovely. My friend Gail's birthday was in March, and she was in Cabo San Lucas for her birthday, so we are going to celebrate here in the next couple weeks. And this is just a little tiny stitchery. I believe it's from Bunny Hill Designs, or one of those kind of more quilty type designs, but it's teensy. You can see it's maybe only, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches long total, and the letters, you know, I do a lot of this type of kind of just embroidery, straight stitching, back stitching. This is feather stitch, but these letters were teensy, and they were a little bit cumbersome, and they looked like they were stitched by a 5-year-old. At any rate, I'm going to turn this into a little pillow for her. I always try to make her something kind of nice, or make her something small and teensy for her birthday. The next thing is I finally finished Quack. It took me, for some reason, it took me quite a while. I did find all the floss. I think I'd mentioned in the last video that I lost the whole little, I think I had a packet of floss. I think it was in a Ziploc baggie, and I couldn't find it anywhere. And so I was substituting, and I substituted for the umbrella color for a different blue, and then I'd use that same thing out here in the raindrops, and it did not look good. It was too washed out. So I finally found the correct packet. Did not change the umbrella handle color, but I did pick out all of the other raindrops and stitched the new raindrops in, and I think that turned out really cute. I started on the pig over here using just the same, you know, little piece of fabric, and got a couple rows in and realized that I was over way too far, and I'm not going to have enough room for finishing. So I'll have to start over on that, pick that out. Anyway, these are the Prairie Schooler Vintage Eggs, book number 184. It comes from this book. And so this is the next one. I'm going to do the pig, and then probably the rooster. So those are really cute and fun. Easy to do, pretty quick stitch all in all, but yeah, I struggled with it just a little bit. Okay. Then I'm going to do this in segments because we're going to have to make this more than one video. Okay, our LNS is Reflections Framing and Stitching, owned by Julie McConnell. Most of you know that. She's here in Omaha. She's on the other side of town from me. And Julie does a really good job of keeping all of her customers up to date on the latest things that are out. And before market, she sent an email. She sent several emails or did several postings on Facebook, I think it was, kind of showing, previewing what was going to be coming up at market and giving us the opportunity to pre-order. And there may have been, there may have been 50 charts, there may have been 100 charts that she showed us. And I managed to only order or only pre-order one thing, one chart. But then Julie came back from market and did a video and showed some of her favorites from market. And somewhere in between the pre-order time and market and Julie's video, I lost my self-discipline, completely lost my self-discipline. And so, needless to say, I have a stack of things that I ordered from market, and many of which I've already started. So we're just going to get going on them. And yeah, we'll do a few. I'm at 6 minutes now, so we'll do a few in this video and a few in the next video and kind of go from there. These are in no particular order. The first thing that Julie showed, or not the first thing that Julie showed, but one of the things that Julie showed in her video was a Mani Di Donna Eunice Tankerel sampler. I'm not sure I'm saying that correctly. Okay, so one of the things that Julie mentioned was that any one of the individual motifs in the sampler could be worked by itself and done up as an ornament or just a small or whatever. And this just struck me. I thought it was so beautiful and such a reproduction. I mean, to me, this just kind of embodies some of those original samplers that we used to see, back when. I have no idea what year this sampler is originally from. At any rate, here it is. It's Eunice Tankerel sampler. It looks like that. This is a large piece. This is has a stitch count of 389 by 265, and it is worked on 32 count cocoa by Weeks. I'm pretty sure that Julie picked out some different fabric for me. This was, I kind of talked about this last time as well. This was a situation where I watched her video, wrote down everything I was interested in, and then emailed her and said, I'm going to be in tomorrow and these are all the things I'm interested in. And by the time I got into the shop the next day, she had laid out every project that I had mentioned. She had kitted them up. And in several cases, she had several different pieces of fabric for me to choose from for each project. So this is a piece of fabric. I kept all of my, I thought I kept fabric information. Yes, I did. This is a piece of, sorry, I have this in separate. This is a piece of linen, 32 count winter brew is this piece of fabric, and you'll see it's quite huge. I have ever the tiniest start on it, just the upper corner up here, and I feel like these are pears, or they're not pears. They're more like little rose blooms, like maybe white roses in bloom. But each one of these leaves has, I don't know, 2 or 3 colors in it. And each one of the little blooms has 4 or 5 colors in it. So it's quite, so there's my start. It's quite, intensive, but it's absolutely beautiful. And you can see, I mean, yeah, that's a big piece of fabric. So that's going to take me years to do. I worked on it just one evening, and I really am very excited to get back to that. I love, in particular, I love the animals down here. I don't know if they're, this picture just isn't the greatest. On one hand, I think they're cats of some sort, but on the other hand, I think they're some kind of fox. And then, but the house is just awesome. This, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Using DMC, which it calls for in all of the DMC colors. Yeah, so it's gorgeous. Lots of fun. Very cool. The next one is not a piece from Julie or from Market. It is a piece that Sweet McKenna, Stitching and Sequins, happened to be at the attic looking. I think she was maybe looking in the bargain bin or in the discontinued bin. I'm not quite sure. And she was messaging me different pictures of different patterns, and she sent this one and asked if I'd be interested in it, and I absolutely was, and she picked it up for me, and it's just so beautiful. This is called Needle Mania by Mark Davis, and it looks like this. And I decided that I wanted to do this in all one color of a very variegated floss. So when Maddie and I went in to Reflections, this was a different trip, by the way, than the one after Market. I had Maddie pick out the floss for this, and she chose this gorgeous Crescent Colors Bejeweled. It's kind of a, that's showing it pretty true. It's kind of a tealy, bluey, I don't know, it's just gorgeous. But I wanted something that had lots of different colors in it, and you know, but yet be one piece, one skein. This is my start. I started this and could not put it down. It was so much fun. I'm stitching this 1/1 on a piece of weak Styworks linen that I don't remember what it's called. It's a piece I had in my stash. And I love the way this looks 1/1. This chart is super easy to follow. I love it. I just love it. I actually think I'm holding this upside down. I think it goes like that. No, maybe like that. I don't know. But anyway, this is just a beautiful piece. And McKenna, if you're watching, I love it. Thank you so much. I'm super pleased with that. And really, really happy with how that's turning out. Okay, sorry, I keep getting... Okay, I think I'm at 11. I'm going to show you one more. McKenna also sent me, and now I don't see the pattern, because when I filmed last time, I must have gotten things a little bit messed up. So I'm going to put this out to the side, and I'll show you that in a minute if we come up on the pattern. Something else that I got from Market that I did not actually kit up, but I fell in love with, is from Stacy Nash Primitives, the Animal Cracker series. And these are the little 3D stuffed animals. And I saw that Marlene, Stitching by the Lake, got the elephant, which is really cute, and I really considered the elephant. But I fell in love with the bunny. And so this is Harrison. And I did not kit this up. I don't think this will be tough to stitch, but I didn't kit it up. I will, and maybe this summer, and get that stitched. And I love how she added the little basket of flowers, or basket of carrots, and I love that. I think that's really, really cute. Okay, I'm going to show you two more that I did not kit up. This also I did not get from Market or from Julie. I got this from Jen's Stitching Niche, and this is called 1725 A Horse, or it's number 1725. It's called A Horse. It's by Thistles, and my friend Janice Colette has her business is called Black Horse. Everything she collects is black horses, and so this I thought I could make for her for Christmas next year. I absolutely love this, and it says a horse is a horse, of course, and I think that's really, really neat. And this horse here is pretty much the emblem or the design that Janice has on her sign for her business, so I really like that. Okay, I'm going to end it here and go on to the next video. See you in a minute.